Hi everyone. Um, Hi Professor Tanya and dear participants. Today our topic is covering about the Google acquisition with Character AI, and we're going to showcase the reasoning why Google acquired Character AI and whether it is a good decision or whatnot. And in our group three, we have Chi Zhang, Jensen Wang, and myself, Perry Chen, as your presenters. Without further ado, I want to talk about at the beginning in the first session. Myself, Perry, is going to cover the AI market current trend and the future outlook of AI landscape. And secondly, Chi is going to cover the impact and implication in the goodwill accounting. The last but not least, Jensen is going to cover the investor recommendation and should the investor purchase Google stock. Lex, Google, the AI market landscape, the reason Google acquired Character AI to strengthen its foothold in rapid growing AI market and capitalize on Gen AI trend, enhance its competitive position across consumer and enterprise solution. This strategic acquisition is going to reinforce Google commitment to leading the future and conversational and Gen AI. To name a few categories, the AI agent really enhancing the general search AI agents, virtual avatars, entertainment such as and also design and sales. To name a few, Character AI is one of the leading AI agents, alongside with ChatGPT, Anthropic, Pika, the video creation, and Suno. In the next, I'm going to introduce one of our prestigious team member, Jensen, how he has been utilizing the AI solution, Suno. As you may know, Suno is a music app AI content creation platform, and Jensen, as a verified artist in Spotify, he has been using the tool to build his own album. And now you can see without much of a knowledge in the music industry, um, we can also still be the artist, the role. So you haven't been subscribing Jensen album and the channel, yeah, please go subscribe and it's pretty fun to listen. All right, in the next one, we want to cover the current AI trend and the future outlook. And the AI, based on our research, AI market is going to project to reach 1.8 trillion by 2030 and to accelerating the AI adoption across the interface, such as the healthcare, finance, retail, enterprise SaaS solution, etc. So the future advancement in personal AI enterprise is tremendous in the real-time interaction and ethical AI application. To name a few, Microsoft recently acquired Efficient for more than 650 million. Amazon invests more in AI, for example, 8 billion to Anthropic. Databricks also have another acquisition for way over 1.3 billion to acquire Masonic ML. So what's Character AI? And Character AI is an AI agent and power conversation for day-to-day customized simple characters and companion AI agents to advanced generated models. So now to talk about the reasoning and some of the financial statement from Google acquired Character AI. Personally, I try to interact with Elon Musk on Character AI. I did have some fun experiences and getting some meaningful question why he acquired X, the former tutors, and what are the reasoning behind it. And the acquisition cost is around 2.7 billion in the investing activity as a cash outflow in the cash payment as a cash outflow. And the goodwill reflecting the strategic value and workflow integration. And we also recognize the intangible asset from the 10Q form around 413 million. So technology in the integration is cutting edge and expand the footprint for the Google Cloud and Google ecosystem services. And some of the key members from Character AI, Saucia, Daniel, they remain in the executive role at Google and further enhance the product footprint as in the Gen AI. As a business focus, Google is going to expand the emphasis on AI moving forward. And we, based on our research, our understanding and the data, that show that the enhancing the Google AI, part of the acquisition for Character AI is a big win for the company, and improving the productivity on their consumer product and enterprise product. So without further ado, I'm going to pass on to Qi San to cover the goodwill accounting and the reasoning behind it.
Thanks, Perry. So I will talk about the goodwill accounting behind this acquisition. What is goodwill? So goodwill is an intangible asset which reflecting the extra value of the purchase price over the fair value of this identified net assets. So there are different ways to calculate the valuation. So the first way is the market approach. So considering recent acquisitions in this AI space, for example, Microsoft has spent around like $650 million to acquire Inflection AI. Amazon has been invested total around $8 billion on Anthropic, and Databricks has paid around like $1.3 billion to acquire Mosaic ML. So that said, the valuation of Character AI based on the market will be around $500 million to $1 billion. And the second approach is the asset-based approach. So we will sum up all the Character AI's intangible assets, including the 20 million engaged users, plus the value of their personalized AI agent technology and their talents. So that translated to around $2 billion and $5 billion. And the third approach is the discounted cash flow. We have the data that the ARR of Character AI for the first year is around like $16 million. And factoring all the potential user growth and market expansion. So we think the valuation of the Character AI will be around $1 billion to $2 billion. And when we take a deep look on the 10K from Google's, we found that Google actually contributes around like 2.7 billion for this goodwill deal. What does that mean? A goodwill price equal to the purchase price is actually pretty unique. That highlights the importance of the intangible assets in these acquisitions. So another way of think of that is maybe Google is trying to get rid of the antitrust regulation. Next. So the reality, as I said previously, is the goodwill equals to the purchase price equals to 2.7 billion. This situation often means this deal is high risk, high reward. While it can represent a risky investment, it also highlights the potential of the significant returns if this acquired can successfully leverage the acquired intangible assets. Google's 2.7 billion acquisition price for Character AI can be attributed to 4 key elements: the 20 million strong user space, Character AI's unique technology, and the talent it can bring on board, and the strategic importance of this acquisition for keeping Google in a competitive edge in this AI landscape, which will be reached around $215 billion by 2023. Is this a good deal? We think it's a good deal. So next, I will pass to Jensen to talk about the valuation of this deal.
Thank you, Qi. Hello, everyone. This is Jensen. I'm going to talk about why it's a good deal in more details. So it's roughly broken down into 4 points. First of all, it will synergy with Google's current ecosystem because Character.ai's personalized chatbot interactions could complement Google Assistant and enhance user engagement in the conversational AI spaces. And also it could appeal to younger and tech-savvy audiences who's interested in this kind of interactive and entertainment-based AI, which will broaden the AI usage. And the second point is it will also give a competitive edge to Google when competing with other AI companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, etc. Because the personalized AI companions is breaking into a consumer-focused entertainment and social aspect, which Google hasn't tapped into. And the third point is it also brings some monetization potentials in the future because Character.ai's subscription model can grow under Google's resources. investor may view this as an expansion of Google's revenue streams. And the last one is the talent acquisition, as Chi also brought up. By bringing back Noah Shazier, a key AI researcher, Google gains this valuable expertise in this AI initiative, and also bolsters its AI development capabilities. Next slide, please. So with that said, should you buy Google stock? What will be the Google stock's trend in the future? We have both sides of the views, starting from bulls. I think the market thinks the optimism for AI expansion will definitely signal Google's intention to strengthen its AI leadership, which could excite some investors. And also Google positioned this acquisition as expanding into consumer-facing AI markets, which is creating a positive sentiment as well. And as Chi also brought up, this strategic fit could enhance Google's existing products and open new revenue streams. Investor might view this as a smart move. And the last one is at a broader AI market view, it's performing pretty well at the time. So this announcement may boost Google stock as part of the general AI enthusiasm. On the other hand, for the pessimists, they also think this is high acquisition costs. As Chi and Perry analyzed, it's 400 billion intangible assets. The acquisition cost may be too high for some investors, and concerns whether Google can earn this back in the future is questionable and will be weighed on the stock. And the second reason is the regulatory risk is also pretty high, because Google is already facing some antitrust scrutiny. This will only add to that. And the last one is uncertainties around monetization, because some investors are convinced that character AI will generate meaningful revenue and will continue to contribute to this Google's bottom line. That may add a lot of risks. So if you ask us, our team's opinion is, despite this significant expenditure in the short term, which may impact Google's financial statements, we believe this acquisition could still yield long-term benefits in terms of AI innovation and market share. So we believe Google stock will continue to go up. With that said, that concludes today's presentation. Thank you, everyone, and see you next time.
Thank you, Professor Tanya, and all the participating to listening to our presentation today. Yeah, please let us know if there's any question. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, team.